Hello, Internet. We have a thing going on right now. Let me copy and paste this into my chat so people can join me because that's just how I fucking roll. I don't think anybody's going to show up, but I don't give a shit. We are here. We're going to do our own fucking thing. Let's fucking watch some videos really quick. Let's see. We've got here.
He doesn't need to be here. He really doesn't.
Oh, there it goes.
So
Okay.
here's what we're gonna do.
We've got his thing running. Let's
Yeah,
pull
he
it
can
up.
go.
There we go. We'll do that. Let's go.
You know what?
Let's
Cook can
share screen
deal with this later.
window right there. Share. Okay, and we're going to listen to what they're saying.
There you go. That problem has been taken care of. Retard removed. There you go. All right. I might see you guys over there later. I need to go shower and all this other shit.
So we're listening to what they're talking about right now.
I'll if he's still going, I'll join you guys. Okay. And he still hasn't ended the show. We're still live. We're still live.
Yeah, no, he hasn't ended it yet.
Peace
That's
out.
why you're still live.
There you go. Hey, you know what? I did my fucking job. I did my job, you fucking retard.
Bacon is here. There we go. There's
But hey,
Bacon.
you know what?
He said retard.
Be that guy on the internet that does things the guys on the internet. There you go. You got your attention. You're welcome. Until next time, be cast, my friends.
Oh, he's going to
Cool.
end it, and his
See you
fucking
next
stream
time.
is going to be going still. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's gone. And now his stream is going to stay up, and it's going to say Bacon's mom conceived him during a 20-man gangbang. That's great. That's fucking great. I'm not drunk, just FYI. I'm just kind of been smoking cigars, doing this thing. Let's see if there's anybody else that's still live. Let's pull this back up. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I don't think anybody's going to show up. We're just going to sit here for a minute and see what happens. Oh, yeah, no, he's still live only because there's nothing going on now. He didn't end his stream. That's hilarious. So, yeah, here we go. Let's watch this. So this is what his stream looks like now. Yep, there it is. Hey, results oriented. Thanks for stopping by. I know I shilled my stream on a Coop stream. CNT Designs and Arms is where it was just at. He drank most of a bottle of alcohol, and now I'm here. Hey, Ape! What is this? What are you doing, Ike? I'm doing a thing. Do you want to join me? I put a link in the chat if you want to stop by. Let me log into that and pin that link. This is called After Hours. I don't know why, but I think it's fun. If you want to stop by, you can come stop by. I'm gonna light up another fucking cigar after this one's done. Maybe we'll watch some YouTube videos. Here, let's watch some YouTube videos. I kind of like this video. Let's find something to watch. What should we watch? Here, let's watch.
This video is made for.
Here, we're gonna watch some car crash videos without audio, because that just sounds like fun. I guess. Who knows? I don't know. So we can watch people driving like assholes, like that guy. Let's see what happens to him. Oh no, he's probably not the person that's going to get in trouble in this video. Okay, we stop, and this guy's probably going to get rear-ended. Of course, this is in fucking California. The truck behind me was too busy looking at his phone instead of paying attention to the stop traffic in front of him. He ended up hitting 3 cars. Shit. I'm getting up and getting ready for work. Oh, well. Have fun at work, I guess. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was fucking terrible. Fuck. I love watching these stupid videos. It is kind of early. I probably shouldn't be streaming right now, but I'm going to. I'm probably going to smoke one more cigar. back into crash, of course. Is that California again? It doesn't. I can't tell. Camera doing a good job avoiding her, whatever, but it doesn't matter. Oh, who the fuck does that? Why do you do a fucking U-turn like that? Jesus Christ. Hey, Taco. Oh, you're...
Yo, what's up?
Your camera's a little less than...
Oh, there we go.
There you go. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm about to light up another cigar. You want to watch some really shitty driving videos with me?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll hang out until Bacon shows up, and we'll let Bacon chill for a minute. Let's see what we got here. Winter warning and negative 50 to 65 Fahrenheit. Wind chills coming. Oh shit. Yeah. Where are you located, Taco?
So, oh yeah, I was actually gonna bring that up, dude. We're Oregon brothers, man. I'm down in Southern Oregon.
Oh, Southern Oregon. So that's like what, like Klamath Falls area or
Medford area.
Medford, okay. So you're gonna up here. I think Thursday we're gonna possibly be hitting a high of 25. What do you got down there?
Hold on, let me.
Oh, Reverend 20 piece. Hey, I was just watching our live stream from the Chicago meetup, and you were fucking amazing. I miss you, dude.
So Wednesday a high of 45, a low of 45.
What about Thursday?
Thursday is 47 and with a low of 32.
Jesus. Yeah, I was looking today. I'm in Newburgh, and the high for Thursday is projected to be 24.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it's like I'm expecting the power to possibly go out here, and I'm currently living in a caboose. You see this wall behind me? The only thing that wall, the only difference between that wall and the outside is that about that thick of a fucking piece of board. I don't have any insulation in this thing.
Oh damn! I hope you have a generator or something.
I do not, but the school that's right across the other side of this wall, we have a propane heater, and we have about 30 tanks of propane. So if the power goes out, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna sit underneath that thing and fucking live there for like as long as it takes.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
Hey Rev, if you want to come on, I posted the link. If you want to come join us. Oh, Bacon. I haven't I know I'm subscribed to Rev's channel, but I haven't watched his stuff. Have you posted anything in a while, Rev? So, Taco, do you have a channel?
An old channel. I haven't done anything for 7 years or so on YouTube.
So you just come on to people's stuff and just chat?
Honestly, that was the first time coming on tonight.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of just watched stuff, commented or whatever, but yeah. I don't know. I found DLD After Dark, and then just kind of slowly found other people.
It's like I can't even think of the right word. You find somebody. It's a tree. You find somebody, who finds somebody else, who finds somebody else, who finds somebody else, and you end up with like a group of people that you tend to watch or interact with.
Yeah.
And like I was saying earlier, like stuff like this before the internet existed never happened because all you had was like Maury and like CNN and all that stuff. You didn't have people making their own content like we do now.
Right. Yeah, and then more people are more, or certain people are more apt to reach out and talk to people, and yeah.
Well, you seem like a really good guy. You're always welcome to, if I'm doing anything when I have a link out You're always welcome to come on to talk, chat with me and chat with people I'm talking with.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. And I do tend to like to joke around, and a lot of people don't get my humor. So if you see, like, if I leave a comment and you don't get it, just it's a bad joke. Like, because you have to tell 1,000 bad jokes before you can get a good one.
Hold on. Let me pull this up. So I'm the exact same way. So when I make a joke, I don't make jokes for other people. I make jokes for myself. And so the joke is funny to me.
Yeah.
And maybe one out of every like 100 jokes that I make, other people get. And that's who gives a shit. It's all about me. Like it's not all about me. It's like when I make a joke, it's for me. And
Well,
not
yeah,
necessarily
you
for
found
other
the
people.
humor in it. You understood the joke
Yes.
because you're the joke teller. Yeah. And you just hope that eventually somebody will get your sense of humor, and then that makes it even funnier.
It's like a shotgun thing. You make like 30 or 40 of those jokes, and maybe like 4 or 5 of them hit.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's
if you
kinda
do
like,
ever see a comment from me and you're like, what the fuck is he even talking about? Just know it's a joke, and I failed. Like, or it didn't vibe with you, but I found it funny somehow.
yes. Rev, thank you for stopping by at least. I look forward if and when you do make more content. And Rev, coming up on, I don't know if you saw this, but coming up on Saturday, which is Christmas Eve, I'm doing, oh God, Swampy's here. I'm going to block him. I really don't care to have that shit in my shit. But Rev, Saturday I'm doing a live stream where I'm watching 3 really terrible Christmas movies that are in public domain. Anybody and everybody's welcome to come by. You don't have to stay for the whole like 5 or 6 hour stream, but if people show up and hang out for a little bit, I'll be more than happy. I even have people that said they're going to take time out of their Christmas Eve shenanigans that they're doing with their family to hang out for like 20, 30 minutes to watch some stuff, watch these movies with me.
That's cool.
So the movies I have on docket are Santa Claus versus Satan, Miracle on 34th Street, and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Well, I've only heard of one of the 3.
All of them are in public domain. Was it Miracle on 34th Street? Is that the one you've heard of?
Yeah.
I've seen
Never
Santa
watched
Claus
it though.
I've seen, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch Miracle on 34th Street all the time. I used to watch it all the time with my grandfather and my parents and everybody. It was awesome. I actually think it's a really good movie. Santa Claus versus Satan is a Spanish film, which I think the version I have is dubbed into English, and it's not very good. And I like that.
The
and
bad
Santa
dubbing
Claus
makes it better.
Yes. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians was on Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, okay.
But I chose these 3 movies because they're in public domain and I can live stream them on my channel and not get in trouble for it.
Yep.
Because
no strikes.
If I had the choice, I'd choose better movies, but I literally had the option of, do I want to have a strike like Cooper got? Or do I want to like watch movies and not get a strike? And I'm like, I'm going to watch movies and not get a strike.
Absolutely. So what would be your first pick then if you could play any Christmas movie without a strike?
Any Christmas movie without a strike, I would say. I went to, a couple days ago, I went and saw, what was it? Violent Night. It had the guy had Hopper from Stranger Things in it playing Santa Claus. That movie was fucking amazing. Like, holy shit. Like, Violent Night was so good. Like, it was so stupid, and I could tell exactly what was going to happen when it was going to happen. So it was a movie where I just had a few shots, and then I watched the movie, and I just turned my brain off, and it was just like violent and had the hilarity and the fucking like
turn my brain off.
what's the word and all of the fucking references that you could ask for.
Nice. I actually haven't seen that. I don't know. I kind of checked out. I checked out all Hollywood movies a long time ago.
Well, this one was like I'm not a big like a lot of Hollywood movies suck, but if you want a good like action film that's like got violence and like hardcore action and Santa Claus crushing people's skulls with a fucking hammer, it's exactly what you want from a fucking movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think the last Christmas movie I've watched was from the Bad Santa series.
So if I had another choice for a Christmas movie to watch, I'd probably say like the Santa Claus. I'm like, from what you could tell, I'm a person. I'm a Christmas movie purist. I like a lot of like classic Christmas movies.
You talking about the Tim guy, Tim
Allen? Yeah,
movies?
Tim Allen,
yeah.
Santa Claus is probably one of the best Christmas movies ever made.
That's fair.
I think that my opinion. I also love the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Rankin Bass animated film. That one's really good. But
the classic stop animations are always going to be classic because, I don't know, that was always part of our childhood.
Yes, I grew up with that, and also,
I'm
a huge animation nerd. Hey, D-Man, thank you for stopping by. I'm a huge animation nerd. Like, I grew up in Portland, and so the California Raisins were made here in Portland. And there's a bunch of other animated films that were made here through Will Vinton Studios, and then it became Leica, which made Coraline, and I think they did a bunch of other really good movies as well.
I was unaware of that.
But there was a movie that just came out recently called what was it called? It was called Clay Dream, and it was about the Will Vinton Studios and how Phil Knight, the guy that owns Nike, bought Will Vinton Studios, and then kicked Will Vinton out and gave it to his son. And Travis Knight is a fucking tool. And I'm not going to say that's my opinion. That's just the fucking truth. Travis Knight is a fucking tool. I know I said I was going to have to get up early, but I'm going to fucking open another cigar. Only because I'm having a good conversation with you, and this is a great conversation. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, I'm not really doing that well, but let me grab a beer and I'll be right back.
Okay, cheers. Let me play some more of these not parking, but we're gonna watch some fucking people do some dumb shit. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. What does this say here? These guys like each other. The chemistry is cute. Thank you, Lord of Farctus Maximus. Let's see. D-Man posted my link for buying us a coffee, for buying me a coffee. Let's see here. He's that guy on the end of the bar wondering how his life went to hell. Are you talking about me or are you talking about?
Probably me.
J-Man says A Christmas Story. Oh, yeah. A Christmas Story was really good. So have you ever seen the movie Have you ever seen A Christmas Story?
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Have you seen they remade A Christmas, not they remade it, they made a sequel.
No, I have not.
So just recently they just came out. It's on I think it's on HBO Max. It's A Christmas Story Christmas. The kid that played Ralphie produced and wrote the storyline for this, and it's A Christmas Story Christmas, and it's about Ralphie growing up and going to his parents' house right after his dad dies. And it was really good. Hey, Bacon.
Huh.
Howdy.
Are you taking that shower right now, or did you already take the shower?
I just finished, despite what the retard wanted to say. which I should have known he was going to follow her, just like everybody else. And by the way, I'm not sure if this Lord Fartiscus guy or the NOX guy is new. I just went ahead and hit him by association on Coop's channel. If they want to make their case of how they're not that person, then let them fucking do it. Oh, by the way, they're not doing it. They're already fucking. You know what? Here's the thing about retards. You know what retards do? They always
What?
out themselves. They
They
always out themselves. Every single fucking time.
They
Bacon,
travel
do
in
you
packs.
wait?
Too.
Hold on, wait, Bacon. Do you think I'm that fucking retard?
No, I didn't say you were. I know
Oh,
who
okay.
you are, Taco.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
I was like, because yeah, this retard's fucking retarded as shit.
I mean,
And
you maybe. I don't know.
Dude, I'm dumb as fuck. I will never claim to be a smart man, but I'm not that fucking retarded.
I put the other guy, Lord Farctus or whatever, in timeout, and so he
You
can
let
think
me
about
know what
he
you
can
want
think
to
about what he
happen
did.
then,
I assumed it was a girl
Okay,
because
so
I
it's
thought
the
she
same.
said
It's
she
the
wanted
same
to
person.
fart in my
It's the
face,
same
and I was
person.
like, "Shit, don't tempt
They're all
me
the
with a
same
good
person.
time."
They're all the same person. That's what's going on. Okay.
Who's this Zero Nox person? NOX
I'm
person?
assuming it's the same person. That's
Yeah,
my
same person.
assumption. I could be wrong.
It's the same person.
I like how I have all these people following me. I guess I'm so damn popular. He is so. He hates me so much. You know, he wants to come follow me. And by the way, give you likes, give you
Give me
watch time
views.
and
Like
all
I
that
don't
other
care. I
stuff.
don't care. Like
Hey, man.
all any and all live
That's a lot.
views. I'll fucking take it because that goes towards me monetizing my fucking channel.
Right? No kidding.
What's the term here?
I'm not the same person, or they're trying to save face, or at least that's what I think they're doing. They could be
What's
wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
What's the term here? It's any kind of publicity is good publicity, and any kind of viewership is just counts as viewership. So I honestly
Oh, by
don't
the way,
give a shit.
leads too. Don't forget that one.
D-Man 50 going.
I'm just here to meet some cute boys. That you just told me you're not a woman without telling me you're not a woman. Because no woman fucking says that. No woman says that.
100%, I can guarantee if I look up this fucking picture, it'll be some sort of like picture you can find on any fucking website.
Hang on, I actually did it earlier, I think. So it's a relatively new channel. Joined March 15, 2022. So relatively recent. It wasn't made today, it wasn't made yesterday, so it wasn't like there was like someone who's like trolling you and they're just making channels on the fly, and that's what these people do,
Hold on, D-Man says, Ike, your thoughts on the trolls? D-Man, I think
D-Man is a real person. I know who he is.
D-Man, I think you are a mod in the channel. So if you have problems with them, you deal with them how you see fit. You have my permission. Let's see. Rev said something about coming out this direction, talking to you. Okay. So, Rev, if you're going to be in this area, let me know. I'd like to come meet up with you as well.
Who's Chad Stevens, by the way? Do you know who that person is?
I've never met this person before either.
It's the same twink, man. It's the same.
They're all bots. Twink. They're all bots.
Well, they're not bots. They're a person. That's even sadder. At least a bot,
they have alt accounts. It's some twink that has alt accounts. And
D-Man, if you're in the chat and you see somebody you think is a fucking troll, just take care of them for me, so I don't have to fucking do it. Because I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit.
Here for me. You hire some of those fucking mods to take care of that shit. So
D-Man, if you're not a mod, let me know.
I don't feel bad for doing what I did on Coop stream because you know what? He doesn't even. It really doesn't. Because here's the thing: it's not even.
This person wants to meet you. He wants to meet you.
This dude's funny. He at least has a sense of humor.
I'm glad you called him a dude.
So here's what we need to do. The best thing to do with these people is just ignore them, because it just doesn't give them any power anymore.
The only reason I'm bringing it up is because that's just what they're doing. All right, so I got this brought up now.
It's funny.
Ah, D-Man right here.
How did he make that determination? That's what I want to know.
Boom.
Can't you get their?
Oh, you know, okay, I see where he got it. I see
Boom.
where he got it because, all right, I'm not gonna say how he figured it out, but I see how he figured it out. I see how he figured it out.
Well, the problem is they're going to keep showing up. They probably have like 1 million channels. It's not that hard to make a fucking channel.
Yeah. Same. Okay.
Yeah, the sad part is it's as simple as Proton Mail.
Could you imagine?
Proton Mail
Could you
2,
imagine your life is so
Proton Mail
fucking
3.
sad that all you do is follow one person over to a stream just to fucking try to troll them and everybody else with 1 million fucking channels, and that's your fucking life. That's your life.
Think about it. Here
Could
we are
you
talking about them.
imagine
Now
being
they're happy.
that person?
Like I said.
Apparently, right now, I'm the other person that's like, okay, they fucking chase you over here. All I did was try to shout out your channel to get you more traffic.
Well, we got more traffic.
Sorry that this is the traffic that you got.
Don't
but
care,
imagine
honestly.
being that kind of traffic. Imagine being that fucking reject, that fucking loser, that fucking retard, that fucking reject. You know? Imagine being that person. You know what? At least we're sitting here laughing about it and all that shit right now. We're laughing about it.
Hold on. So
while we're taking care of the problem, imagine being the person that on the other end of this. Imagine being that person.
Bacon, I don't have a life, and what I do is I fucking show up on other people's channels and talk and actually interact in the conversation. And I couldn't imagine having no life and just showing up on somebody's channel just to cause fucking mayhem and whatnot. Who the fuck does that?
Well, I'm put this way: even if I did it, at least I follow my own rules. If I'm gonna troll you, I'm gonna at least be creative and funny. It's gonna at least be somewhat constructive, you know.
So just FYI,
right.
Just FYI, I banned somebody else. I'm not going to say who because I'm not going to give them the time of day because it's not like I shouldn't even have said anything. Like if it happens again, I'm just going to do it and not give a shit.
Maybe they need to hear this. Maybe this is their. You know what? Hey, here's your intervention.
They're literally sitting on.
You need to sit down and listen to this. Hey, maybe there's something going wrong with your life. And the fact that you need to focus on literally one other person to the point where you're going to follow them literally anywhere else to go chase them. Maybe there's something wrong with your life, and maybe there's something wrong with you. So I would just politely suggest that you go figure out what is wrong with your life. Why are you chasing just one fucking person across the internet when there's literally millions of other people you can be chasing right now? Billions, actually.
I have one suggestion.
What has this person done to offend you that much that they take up that much rent in your fucking head? Because that's what it is. It is taking up rent in their fucking head. They care so fucking much that they will fucking follow you anywhere they can possibly do it.
So Bacon, can I take over for like 1 second? I just posted in the chat. So I'm gonna make myself full screen here so I can talk about this really quick. So for anybody here that's in the chat that needs to hear this, you can dial 988 on your phone. That is the suicide prevention hotline. There are people there that can and will help you.
Damn.
Dude.
I posted the number. I posted the number in the chat. If you need help, you can get it. If you need to email me and to talk to me about anything or whatever you want to talk about, it's seriouslycast@gmail.com. I will answer any and all emails. Please seek help.
I was gonna say if I should take out Pog Slammer, but okay.
I think Pog Slammer is a regular. I don't know
Hey,
if
you
they
know
are
what?
actually.
Again, you know what? It's not a whole suicide. You know what? At least people who like they're thinking about considering suicide, they at least care about themselves.
Well,
Believe
I
it or
can't.
not, or at least okay. Let me put it this way: maybe they don't care about themselves. That's why they're committing suicide. I misspoke. I'm sorry. They are thinking about themselves.
Well,
These retards, they're literally thinking about somebody else. That's what they're doing.
suicide, suicide is one of the most selfish things you can do because you're not thinking about other people. You're only thinking about yourself.
Well, you can't think about other people because you can't think about what kind of effect you're having on the people you're leaving
No,
behind.
Jay, I'm 100% serious. I'm not making a joke about suicide. We're not joking about suicide. I seriously want these people to get help.
Well, I don't think this retard wants to do suicide. He's doing this for attention. Yes,
Also,
people who are suicidal get attention, or at least they like to go for it or whatever.
I
But
want
you know
to.
what?
I want
That's
to
not
respond
the.
to. I want to
we have
respond
a
to Jay really
we have a
quick.
generation of kids that all they know is negative attention. So
Okay,
that's better than
that
no
is not
attention at all.
okay. We're gonna block you.
Uh
Somebody
oh,
just
wait,
came on and
what?
said suicide. Somebody just came on and said suicide is hilarious. I'm like, no, it's not. We literally just spent the last like 5 minutes saying
Carter,
it
I
wasn't
think he was the
hilarious.
last
What?
guy on
I'm not.
what's his name channel.
I'm not
He's the
making.
same guy. He's the same guy.
I'm
I
not
remember
making
his
a.
name. That's the
I'm not
same guy.
making a joke here. I'm not making a joke here. I'm actually being 100% serious. Suicide is not a joke. If you need help,
No,
get it.
keep in mind you're talking to another troll. By the way, same swampy guy. That's the same guy.
Yeah, no,
That's the
he's
same
gone.
guy.
He's
You know
gone.
what,
I'm pretty
dude?
sure. I'm
You
pretty
know
sure there's
what?
two
I'm
others in
sorry. I'm
chat right
sorry.
now.
I didn't. You know what? I should have realized that was going to happen.
Whatever
And the
happens,
reason I
I've got
share out
people.
your show so other people are showing. All these fucking retards. I should have known they were gonna fucking follow, or this same retard, really. I should have known he was gonna fucking show up and join and all that kind of stuff. I should have
So
fucking. So that's
the
kind of on me, and I apologize for that.
so bacon. The interesting thing about the chat right now is there's more people in this chat that actually follow and actually interact with this channel right now than not. We've got D-Man in here posting things. That's really cool. And then
I'll
I
take
think
that one.
Jay mentioned something. He said he watched the Christmas Story sequel trailer and he says it looks pretty damn good. And it was actually pretty fucking damn good. And there's plenty of
Oh,
other people like this person right here that I'm not going to mention their name. I'm just going to block them. And that's just we're going to leave. We're going to leave it at that because we're just here trying to have a good time, talk about things. And we're not going to let.
They can't do it. And again, this is what I wanted to bring up. It's like, imagine how miserable their life is if this is their fucking entertainment. Imagine how miserable their life is.
The cool part about this is we're making this now about them. Let's stop doing that, and then it'll lose its appeal.
Not wrong.
So I can honestly say that yes, sometimes suicide jokes can be funny.
Oh, 100%.
It depends on the circumstance, but as far as Susan Wojcicki is concerned and YouTube's concerned, we're actually seriously telling people to get help. Because it's not a laughing matter. It's not something we should be making fun of, but it's something we can make fun of within reason and within context.
Well, let me put it this way. Sorry, JG. Let me put it this way. You know what? I have no problem making those kinds of jokes, but you know what? Again, I also am the same person that has literally talked a gun out of several people's mouths. I've literally done that. Like, I've had people come and was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm tired of this. I've got the gun ready to go. And I had to sit there and message him. I had to fucking leave him text messages. I had to fucking be there because I cared about these people. I really did.
I'm going to be serious as well. There's been times where I've had my gun loaded on the desk and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. There isn't anything that I can think of that's a better option. But there are better options, and I'm here and I'm talking to you guys.
The
And I
first
would
is
not.
the fucking yourself. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to
You know what?
say,
You're talking about what you were going through. I don't want to interrupt that. Please continue.
I've seriously thought about it before, and it's not the best feeling in the world. And I'm sitting there thinking, and when it came down to it, I started thinking about my brother. I started thinking about my mom. Started thinking about my dad. I started thinking about some, like, this is when I was early in, before I met you, Bacon, before I met a bunch of other people. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think it'd be fair to those people if I wasn't here anymore, because I'm not gonna toot my own horn here, but I have a gift, and my gift is to make some decent content and to make some good looking videos and do some video editing and that kind of stuff. And it wouldn't be fair to everybody else if I wasn't here to do that for you guys.
Well, and here's the thing. You know what? One of the things I've noticed, it's not wrong to say this. People who are suicidal, they're primarily thinking about themselves, and usually their lack of self-worth.
A lot of times it's a ploy to get attention.
That can go. That could be it. Usually there's some more women do it, but you're not wrong.
So I don't want to bring it. I'm just blocking this one.
But the reason that you're thinking is, like, you know what? At least you're having second thoughts about that. You know, you're just like, okay, you're at least willing to reach out to at least confirm that, you know, and that's what a lot of people can do. And this is the problem that I had a long time about suicide and shit, because, you know what? I'll go ahead and admit it here, even though there's a troll in the chat who's probably going to use it at some point. I attempted it myself when I was fucking 10. When I was 10. The thing is, you know, from what I can tell, and you can confirm this or deny this or correct me if you want, and I have no problem with that. Maybe you have a different experience, but based on what I've noticed, people who are most likely to try to do it, they go through a whole lot of suffering. There may be some event or something that really is the straw that's the camel's back. That's the camel's back, right?
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot that leads up to it. There's a whole lot that leads up to it.
So another problem.
If there's something that interrupts it, you know, then they're unlikely to even try it ever again, unless things are really that bad, which in most cases, thankfully, is rare. You know. So, for as far as I'm concerned, and the reason I started writing about that was when Chris Cornell killed himself. You know, that's when I just wrote about it, and that's what really pissed me off and made me think about all that.
So, Bacon, can I interject here for like 1 second?
Sure.
Taco.
Yeah.
I know you just wanted to come here and make piss and fart jokes. I'm sorry we got into this deep conversation.
No, I don't. I didn't come here to make piss and fart jokes.
Merry Christmas!
No, so, what you guys are talking about is very serious. I had a dear friend of mine take his life in March of this year, and
oh my goodness,
man, it's actually been pretty fucking rough on me.
Yeah, it's very rough for people around.
Dude.
And I'm very intimate about the knowledge that led up to it, and what, you know, it's, you know, okay. Here's the thing is, like, this it's so unpredictable because this guy took his life on a high after his low, and he came back up, and he just knew. At least that's how I understand it. That he didn't take his life on a low; he took it on a high, knowing that it was going to be low
Oh
again.
yeah, I've seen that before. By the way, battles.
Dude,
I know everybody hates on this on the Reimagined series, but there's a big scene in the Reimagined series of Battlestar Galactica that highlights that perfectly.
I don't know. I haven't
It
watched
highlights it
TV in years, so I have
perfectly.
no idea what you're talking about. But
Okay, let me put it this way. There's one of the officers, or she wasn't an officer, she was like a warrant officer or something on the ship. They get to Earth. You have to know Battlestar Galactica to know this. They actually make it to Earth. Earth turns out to be a
Spoilers!
wasteland. This
Spoilers!
person has been. Yeah, I know. Spoilers on an almost
Continue.
20-year-old fucking series. Hey, great.
Continue. I've seen Battlestar
She's
Galactica.
fucking crying her eyes out. She's crying her eyes out on the Raptor back to Galactica. She decides to hook back up with her old love interest. That was Leah Dama. She gets back to her cabin. And by the way, there's another thing. She saw some of the shit that was on there. She picks up a fucking set of jacks. What do set of jacks represent? That's what kids play with. That
Oh,
means that kids
the
are
jacks,
playing
yeah,
with
like the
shit at
ball
the
and shit,
time
yeah.
the fucking nukes dropped. That's hard on anybody, let alone someone who's been through 3 or 4 years of all kinds of crazy shit that she had been through. She gets back to her cabin. Her cabin mate is like, he knows, is like, what's going on with you? She's glowing, right? That's what he says. She's glowing. And she tells him, he's like, let me have this moment. He gets up to leave, whatever. And as he leaves, she hangs up her wedding ring to Lee. She was married to him, by the way. A whole lot of story to get back into. And literally the next 2-3 seconds, she pulls out a gun, puts to her head, and pulls the trigger. So that's what's like, yeah, she's literally trying to hold on to that. Now, here's the problem that I have with that. I mean, that is one thing, and that's one thing I didn't consider way back when we wrote that article. Let me tell you what pissed me off when I read that, when I saw what happened. Chris Cornell was on stage. He was getting ready to leave. He was done with his set and everything, or he was near done with his set. And here's what he said. I feel sorry for the next show. I feel sorry for the next show. The show that he was on where he said this, that was his last show. He didn't make it to the next one. He took him out. He took himself out before he got there. That's number one. Number two, as far as my experience goes, you know what? Of all people, my little brother came up, figured out what the hell was going, and ran for help. Now, okay, I was 10 when it happened. Maybe it's different. He is in his 50s. I was in my teens. Maybe it's different. I don't know. But that's what pissed me off back then. I was like, you know what? Look,
yeah,
there are a whole lot of people around you, and
good,
they
man.
don't fucking notice this shit. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are some people who can hide it so well, and they look like they're super happy. First of all, that also is a sign. If they're super depressing and they're super happy, obviously there's a sign there. People should
Usually
fucking
they
know that. Maybe they don't.
Yeah, there are obvious signs, like people start giving away like personal possessions to people. They're like, no, I just want you to have it, or they set up like, oh, okay, let's go, like, hey, let's meet up for a beer, even though it's been years, right? And yeah, it's like a send off kind of thing. But
That's literally what happened on the show. They wanted to
yeah,
go on a date, or she wanted to go on a date, or whatever,
yeah,
and no, they wouldn't do that. Granted, the date was after Leodama, he was acting president for the remnants of humanity. He's like, after finding this irradiated Earth that they had been traveling for 3 to 4 years to get to, like, this is the carrot we're dangling. This is why you need to survive and all this shit. They arrive to that Earth. They finally get to their destination. It's a irradiated fucking mess. And so everybody is fucking, distraught and all that shit.
Yeah.
Again, people who hate on the Reimagined series, they never fucking watched it, so they don't know this. They don't know. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Anyways, the part of the day was like him like addressing the council and addressing the fleet and shit. It's like, and he's trying to figure out, like, how am I gonna spin this shit? Like, I don't know. She helped him out. And then the scene that you see in the show actually is like they're walking back to her quarters. He's not in the military anymore. He's not a captain or a CAG or a major anymore. He's in the government, so he's a civilian again, I suppose. He's walking her back to her officer quarters. They kiss and shit. One of the officers who's in there is like, he noticed something is off about her, but it's kind of in a good way. He goes ahead and leaves. Then she blows her brains out. Of course, the scene afterwards is terrible. I mean, just from what Taco is saying, that's another thing I always approach that thing, and I guess it doesn't really matter that much because I'm still here. I wasn't successful, in case you were wondering. But she was, and the way that he describes it, they're just suddenly happy out of nowhere.
Damn it.
No,
that's something I think that people need to know. I think people need to know that because first of all, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was happy out of nowhere though. I mean, I get what you're saying, and I'm not trying to take away from it because yes,
no, please
that
do.
is
Please
a real thing.
Say what you know. Say what you know because I'm here to listen. I want to know what you're talking about because, I mean, up until that was kind of new. It was like, okay,
No,
fucking miserable.
My friend pretty much was riding on high. He was getting pussy whenever he wanted, like just, I don't know, doing what he wanted to do. And then he was charged with a heinous crime, and he sat in jail for 6 months while there was video evidence to completely exonerate him. And so, but that entire time, he basically lost everything, built himself back up over the 2 years, and then pretty much shot himself in front of his girlfriend at the time. And the last thing he said was, "I love you," and then shot himself in the head. Which the sad part is if he actually loved that girl, he would have never done that. And in fact, what he actually showed her, as opposed to what he told her, was that he hated her. And that's even more fucked up.
That's rough.
Here's the fucked up. You know what? And I hate to disagree with you and the reason I hate to disagree with you is not because I like you. I do.
No, I'm just telling you the truth. You can disagree all you want. I'm just telling you.
I hate to disagree with you because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Empirically, you're not wrong. Here's the thing. You don't know what's going on through his head. You don't.
Nobody will.
No, it was a 45 that went through his head.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I mean, I wasn't going to go that route, but goddamn.
Not wrong.
Jesus.
So, it's a rough thing to deal with, depression.
Hello, Mr. Christian. Nice to see you. And also, Chrome Omega, nice to see you as well.
Pliskin, good morning. Chrome Dome, yes, as well. D-Man, thank you for sticking around. Like it's depression is a hard thing to deal with, and usually the happiest among us are usually the most depressed. And one of the things that caught me off guard was when what's his name Robin Williams died. People said he took his life. No, apparently, from what I heard, it was autoerotic asphyxiation is what happened to him. Same thing as David Carradine.
I have an idea. I think I know what happened to Robin Williams. By the way,
He was also diagnosed with Parkinson's as well, though.
well, and also keep in mind he was like in crippling debt to his woman. If I remember correctly, he was in crippling debt to his woman at the time, and she was asking for even more. The guy literally had no way out as far as that went.
But so that's the thing is like usually the happiest among us are the saddest people. And a lot of times, the comedians are the ones the people that make you laugh the most, the people that want you to be the happiest, want you to be the happiest. They also want to be happy, but they're not happy.
They can be, yes. They can be. I don't think that's absolute, but I think it's a possibility.
It's not absolute, but if I can't be happy, I might as well make other people happy. So I like to get.
I've never felt that, to be honest. I mean,
so hold on. Or, like, can we get back to how Bacon disagreed with me? Was he saying?
We can get back to that. Yeah, go ahead.
What was he saying that basically he did love that girl by blowing his brains out right in front of her? Is that what you disagree with?
I am saying no. What I'm saying is, okay, maybe that's the last message he ever wanted to pass on before he left. The delivery obviously was horrible because how do you not know that's going to scar somebody to death if you do that in front of them, especially if you know the person that you're ruined her life. That you love
Actions speak louder than words.
And they love you as well. Yes. Is going to fucking scar them. That's a major misstep. Don't get me wrong. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Wait, are you saying it's a misstep to say what we know only from history is words and actions speak louder than words? Because we know that actions trump words. You can say anything until you're blue in the face, but if your actions prove otherwise, it is definitive proof.
But you're assuming you're in this guy's head. You don't know what
I'm not assuming I'm in his head. This goes for anyone. This would be no different than me saying, I love you, Bacon, and then I put a fucking gun to your head and pull the trigger. Guess what? I don't fucking love you.
You are empirically not wrong. You're empirically not wrong.
It also depends on the circumstance.
What you're not understanding what I'm saying, and please try to understand. I'm not disagreeing with you. I am not disagreeing with you at all. You don't understand what he was going through this guy's head. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe you do. And if you do, please let me know. But that's what I'm going This is at best. This is misguided. That's what happened.
Hold on.
I'm not saying that it wasn't wrong. Of course it was. I mean, why the fuck would you blow your head out? In front of the person that you love the most. Why the fuck would you do that? In order to understand that, you'd have to be in the head of the person who did it in the first fucking place.
And this is what I'm saying.
And that's all I'm trying to say.
Given this guy's history, because here's the thing is, I know this guy way longer than even what I presented. Like, I know this guy for at least probably 15 years. We spent 3 times a week or 3 days a week going to the dojo and working out.
Hang on, can I ask a question real quick?
What?
Can he talk?
You actually knew this guy long enough to change his diapers. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Hold on. Bacon, let him talk.
Okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
Let him talk.
I said 15 years. I've already said that I'm in my mid 40s. Like
Okay,
so,
okay, my bad. My bad.
no,
I'm sorry. Please
no, but
continue.
and what I was saying was that like it wasn't like just my everyday acquaintance. It started out with us going to the same dojo 3 times a week for 2 to 3 hours every day, or of those 3 days a week, working out together, and became close and became friends to where we would hang out even on weekends, and you know what I mean. Like we would be at each other's, parties, or I knew this guy, and that's
Pat,
why I'm saying that's why I know. Like it took me months. It took me months after his suicide to come to the realization, holy shit, this guy did not kill himself on a low, he killed himself on a high. That took a lot of pondering and thought to even come to that realization. Here's the thing is, I wasn't in his life like I had been, because he had become so distant with everybody else, just because of how well the majority treated him.
by the way, I
See,
just want to point.
that's the thing, right? Like once you have like the majority of the people in your life start to disregard you and push you aside, it's almost like this weird reaction where the people that are left, you kind of have like this distrust. It's like, well, why are you even still here? Is it to
When are you going
are
to
you are
leave?
you trying to make my life worse because of like, are you trying to punish me further? And here's the thing is, like, I'm seeing it happen with other people still, and it's fucked, man. Like I don't
It
like it.
is, it is, and you're 100% right. You're 100% right. It's a fucked up thing. And you know what? If you don't have somebody to pull you out of that kind of tailspin,
Yeah,
So
because it will very quickly become a tailspin. It's not a tailspin in and of itself, but it very will quickly become one.
can
If you
can I
don't have someone to pull you out of that, I mean,
well,
that gets fucking dire, and it gets dire quickly.
yeah,
can I can I interject here for like 1 second?
Yes, sir.
If anybody, everybody, anybody, even those weirdos that showed up in chat for a second there that aren't here anymore, if anybody, any of you, anybody listening to this, anybody in chat, if anybody has problems and they have those types of thoughts, there are people that are here to listen. They have the 988lifeline.org or 988. You can dial 988. People will. That's the suicide prevention hotline. That's in America. There's other hotlines in other parts of the world, and you can look it up. But if anybody needs somebody to talk to, I'm always here. I'm always available. You can email me. You can email me at seriouslycast. I must have gave my personal email address, seriouslycast@gmail.com. It goes directly to my phone. And if somebody needs somebody to talk to, I will be here. I will make time to talk to you. I will give you my personal cell phone number if you need it. And like this is like don't take that route. Like I don't care if it's somebody that's like a person that hates me. If they need somebody to talk to and I'm the person that they need to talk to prevent themselves from doing something like that, I would be more than willing to wake up in the middle of the night and talk to you. I'd be more than willing to stop what I'm doing on a live stream and talk to you because it's like it's not about me, it's not about the stream, it's not about me getting clout. It's like even if I wasn't doing this, even if I wasn't doing these live streams, I'd be more than willing to talk to somebody that needed that help.
By the way, tell me you don't meet good people doing this kind of thing. This is one of the reasons I started doing it. You know, I did it for the entertainment, has someone to listen to, have someone live to torment or whatever, yeah, chat and all this stuff. But you know what? You know how many people you meet doing this kind of thing? You
A
know how many people
lot.
you meet? Even before I started doing a live stream or anything, or even before I started joining other people's live streams like I am on right now, you meet a lot of good people. You meet a lot of assholes. That's for sure, because it's the internet.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole, but I'm one of those nice assholes.
You know what I mean, though.
The stream started out. I made an innocuous joke about suicide, and now we're having a serious conversation. I hope beyond all hope that people like Taco over here gets a little bit of help and some closure, because it's not even just the people that do it; it's the people that affects that needs help as well.
Well, that's the whole point of why it's selfish, is because all it leaves behind is everybody else with questions.
It does.
That's
and
ultimately why it's selfish, because
right.
It leaves everybody else going, "What the fuck just happened?"
So like the
over.
same.
What could I have done to keep this person here?
Yep.
What could I have?
That's what makes it hard, man.
Same thing goes for you, Taco. Like, if you need somebody to talk to about this, on stream, off stream, whatever, you have my email address.
Preferably off stream.
I will definitely give you my phone number if you want it. And if you need somebody to talk to, give me a call.
Dude, I am not suicidal at all. Like,
no, I'm not necessarily, not even just suicidal. If you need somebody to talk to about what you just talked about, I'll talk to you. I will help. I will talk with you about that.
I want to throw a comment here that I just saw.
Well, the only reason why I'm okay to even talk about it is because I'm okay. If I wasn't okay, I wouldn't be able to talk about it.
Okay,
I would break down in tears, and I'd be crying like an idiot. Like, no, I've worked it out. I to the best of my ability.
If you need to cry like an idiot and that's in tears, dude, that's fine. We're not going to judge that. I've done it myself. I did it myself a lot more than I care to admit it.
I mean, you want to talk about my friend
being
Kevin?
A human that actually has fucking feelings and shit. That's what it is.
On a similar note, recently, I'm not going to name names, but a close friend of mine, her husband recently just tried to hang himself.
Oh my god!
And I don't know a whole lot about the situation, because it was more like a friend of a friend whose husband, and so I don't know a whole lot about it. And he was a really happy guy, and he was in a really good place. He had a great job. He had a great family. He had a lot of people around him who loved him. He was a happy guy. I've met him a few times. And when I heard about it,
happy on the outside. That's
I've only met him a few times, and every time I met him, he offered me a beer every time, and he was just a great guy. And when I heard about it, I'm like, wait, what? Really? The best thing that came out of it was he wasn't successful, and he got the help he needed. But he didn't ask for that help. It was given to him by force because of what he tried to do. But the problem is, he has a son, he has a wife, he has a daughter through marriage that he has to help raise and not pay for, but help.
That goes back to Tacos, and my point is suicide is ultimately selfish. That's what it is.
Yes,
it doesn't mean that they don't care about the people, if they're leaving behind, but ultimately it's selfish.
Hold on, Chrome Dome said something. It said too far down the rabbit hole at this point. Where feelings take over a man, Bacon, hence the final solution when caring.
And this is what we're getting at. You know what? I've been suicidal. It's like, you know what? I didn't have I was 10, fine. But you know what? I don't know if you have the capacity to be that anyway. Anyways, you're supposed to be self-serving anyways at that age. But I have the capacity to do that.
Bacon, really quick. Do you know 20-pound Lego box?
No, pretty sure it's the same guy.
Probably. I'm gonna. You already kick him, or should I kick him?
Somebody else did already.
Okay, good.
Going to 20th of December, so I'll let you draw your conclusions on that. Tomorrow's the 21st. Actually, it's the 21st now, so.
It's 5 a.m. on the 21st my time.
Hey, it's
There you
officially
go.
winter. Go!
All
It's
you need to know.
officially winter. Fuck yeah,
It's
Oh,
dude!
it's the
officially
first day
winter,
of
yeah.
winter.
The winter solstice is here, man. The winter solstice is here.
Well, we came over here to kind of have fun and poke fun at people, but we had a good conversation. We've had a good
You know what?
conversation.
You gotta admire the guys. You gotta admire the guys. Admire the guy's dedication. He wants to keep making avatars or counts and shit just to keep trolling me because I'm here.
I don't care, and it shouldn't
That's
matter.
hilarious.
But holy shit, what the fuck? Like, who has that much fucking time?
I don't know. Apparently, he has the time. I'm spending the time with you because I'm enjoying the time talking with you, talking with Taco Syndicate, talking with other people who are in the chat, talking about things that are kind of important. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be eating my food and going to bed. That's what I'd be doing.
I should have been in
taking the
bed like
time
5
here
hours
because I'm
ago.
enjoying my time here. That's what I'm doing. Why is this guy here? Can he answer that question? Asking for a friend.
I'm almost done with my cigar.
I think he needs a friend, and maybe the people that he trolls are his friends all along.
It's
You might not be wrong about that.
It's a cry for help. And I think the reason that we brought all of this up is based on that one person. Is he needs somebody to talk to. He needs somebody to give him some attention. And good attention, not just like troll attention. Like, yeah, you'll get attention from people like us if you show up in the chat and like hound somebody and make fun of their mom and say they have AIDS or whatever. They want attention. They're not getting attention from the people that they know. So they're trying to get attention from the people that they don't know. And by doing that, they're making fun of these people. They're trying to put them down. And we don't play with that. We don't do that here. We're just having a good time hanging out with good friends and meeting new and good people, having good conversations.
Well, and here's the thing. You know what? I don't know if he's capable of that. Most trolls aren't. And
I'm a troll, and I'm capable of that.
No, you know what I mean by troll.
Yeah,
you know exactly what I mean.
I know.
He's probably not capable of that, and that's the tragedy. This is how he knows how to communicate, and it's constant. He won't be able to actually reach out the way that you're talking about. Because if he had something that you want to talk about, then I'd be more than willing to say, hey, you know what? Talk to me offline. Talk to me online. I don't care.
The amazing thing is he can make at least semi-coherent sentences.
In fairness, that's a good point.
Yeah, but it's still hold on though. It's still pretty bad because I never got the attention of Bacon. Well, I never got Bacon's attention until I trolled him. And then he played with it, and I knew he was playing with it. So I kept playing with it, and we made a good fucking night of it. You remember that, Bacon, right?
Really? Is that what happened? Because I think I remember seeing you at least on Bigger Phil's chat or something, dude.
No. It was the night that I changed my avatar to that fucking Heidi something or other that died. The actress. It was Ellen's ex-partner.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was
Jesus
like, I pretended to be a fucking woman, and you were like, okay, and I'm assuming you just went with it, and you were just like, oh yeah, honey, you look good from your picture, and
That's
fucking,
hilarious.
I just played into it, and then you never gave a fuck about me in your chat until then, and then after then you're just like, oh yeah, this guy's cool as shit.
I was saying I'm giving a fucking. I mean, did I miss something? I'm not sure. Again,
you were pretty.
You're working with somebody who's like fucking crazy on most of these shows. Like, I don't have the most reliable memory. Okay, So,
dude, it was.
I know who you are. I know who you are for a long time, dude.
No, and that's the whole thing. Like Phil, I think Phil, Ling Ling, God, there was a couple more. Even Mike
You
MacLeod.
keep
They were just
patience,
like,
by the way.
they're just like, you know, they're like, dude, this guy's fucking
There's no
playing.
Ling Ling that follows the channel.
And
the best part about all of this, though, Taco, is like you trolled Bacon, and now you were on Coop's channel, and now you're over here talking to me. So life is weird.
By the way, I mean,
dude, but
nice
I can talk to
nice
fucking
to
Bacon
like
in
actually,
any channel.
talking real space time and all that shit, not just in the chat. I'm sorry about camera, but I have other shit going on right now. That's why I'm off camera.
Whatever. Your camera's attached to a microwave.
No, that's the cool part. Like wherever I see Bacon in another chat, I'm just like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And it's like,
yeah, 100%, dude.
yeah.
I'm happy forever you decided to follow me over there, and I'm glad you're there.
Well, no, we just have similar interests, so you know what I mean. We follow a lot of the same stuff. I don't follow everything you do.
I don't blame you.
But
I don't feel like follow most of what I do, but that's a different.
So
I mean, shit, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for being on Coop, who I found from your channel. You know what I mean?
I found Coop from Bacon's channel too. So
yeah,
but Bacon is like herpes. He's everywhere, and you can't get rid of him.
I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So
I am weirdly
it's
okay
kind of
with
weird
that
how
reference.
everything.
I'm weirdly okay with this.
Bacon, you can quote me on that.
I am I'm the herpes of YouTube now. Okay, fine.
I'm glad you can get some humor out of that because it's true.
I'm herpes, but in a good way. Okay. Well, in a good way, I suppose that depends on who shows up.
Like the people showing up in the chat.
I think most people is good. I think I bring herpes to people, but in a good way. This is not. You know what? This is not improving. The more I try to fucking word this, this is not improving at all.
It's herpes simplex A, not B.
Well, the coolest thing
so you
though
just get it from kissing, not from the other.
No, mouth herpes. It's mouth herpes because This is more of an oral thing.
It's socially acceptable. It's socially acceptable.
Hey, should I break it to Taco the actual thing for herpes? Should I break it to him?
Sure. If I don't know what you mean, but yeah, sure.
The actual simplex, it actually does translate both ways. It actually does.
Genital
herpes. So
herpes.
You're saying I can get genital herpes from mouth herpes?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
No. Okay, so herpes simplex B.
I appreciate the compliment. Don't get me wrong.
Hold on. Let
I was going to say herpes simplex B. You can get both, yes, on your mouth and genitalia, but you cannot get herpes simplex A on your genitalia.
We got schooled.
Like,
I think you shot Bacon up.
No, I was finished shaving and shit. No, actually, it can go the other way. Just
you might be able to get herpes simplex A on your butthole.
And I want to make sure that I don't want people to leave with misinformation. As far as I know.
Hold on. I need to know this. I need to ask a serious question here. Wait, is there such thing as anal herpes?
I don't think so. I think there's just simplex 2. That's the downstairs version, basically.
Hold on, Pliskin.
And that's what you're talking about. Herpes simplex 1, you can't mix herpes simplex 2. Actually, you can't.
Everybody,
and that's what I was.
Hold on, calm down for 1 second. I gotta answer Pliskin's message here. Just give me 2 seconds. The more you know, sounder.
Perfect, dude.
So that's what I was gonna say is there's a possibility you can get herpes simplex A on your butthole, because your lips and your butthole are made of the same type of skin.
Hey, you know what? Keep that in mind the next time you kiss your lover. Just keep that in mind.
Wait.
Well,
I just looked it up.
This is only recently found out because Zoomers like to eat ass.
I just looked it up. Anal herpes is a thing.
It is?
Yeah.
What is that? Herpes simplex 3 or what the fuck is it?
I heard it's from this. I typed in anal herpes in Google. The first thing that came up is anal herpes, symptoms, treatment, prevention, and more.
No, for fuck's sakes.
So you can get butthole herpes.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hold on,
you all got the gift of knowledge that there is in fact a thing like anal herpes.
I gotta play it again. The more you know.
Now just imagine a world where you have hemorrhoids with herpes on top of it.
Herpes and hemorrhoids. Oh my god.
Herpes and hemorrhoids.
Talk about being
worst board game ever. Worst board game ever.
Hold on. Taco just said something.
Herpes and hemorrhoids.
Taco just said something I think I need to point out. He said taco about.
Talk about being blown the fuck out.
Oh my god!
I'm surprised he hasn't tacoed himself out of this conversation because I should have done that shit.
Hemorrhoids and
herpes. Imagine a relative bringing that game over, you know, like for the Christmas holiday. Hey, let's play hemorrhoids and herpes. Yeah.
So D-Man says hemorrhoids.
Man, I just remember playing Chutes and Ladders growing up. What the is this shit?
It's what makes you not want to grow up. That's what it is.
Oh my god! Hold on. This entire conversation went from us watching fucking videos about car crashes to suicide. Now we're talking about hemorrhoids and herpes.
Well, it's herpes on top of hemorrhoids.
Talk about a dynamic conversation, by the way. I just want to point this out. It doesn't get more dynamic than this.
This is the best. I'm so glad we fucking did this. Like, holy shit.
What would you rather talk about? Dying in a car crash?
Honestly, I probably should have been asleep like 3 hours ago, but this was totally worth staying up.
Hey, Bacon, why did you
say that? You know, the next 3 hours or so you have to wake up.
Why did you say Diana car crash? Are you trying to bring up? Are you trying to bring up?
Oh, you
Diana? You said Diana car crash.
God damn it! That is. You know what?
Hold on. I got a serious question.
Points to you, man. Points to you for putting that out there. That's funny. That's a good one.
When it comes to Princess Diana,
that's a good one.
When it comes to Princess Diana, what's the last thing that went through her head?
Oh no,
dude! All right, I gotta get out of here, guys.
I'm sorry. Okay, Taco, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. You're always welcome in my chat or on my streams, whatever you want.
All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
Have a good morning.
You too. Later, Bacon.
Dude, nice to talk to you, man. Nice to talk to you.
Bacon, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I showed up in the hall quickly, which, in fairness, you should have expected.
Shit didn't go to hell.
In fairness, I should have expected. So, you know, these things happen. You know.
Damn it, my fucking cigar went out. I'm trying to finish the cigar because it's expensive and I want to smoke it.
God damn it. Oh, speaking of expensive, we need to put this damn cheese back in the fridge. So,
in conclusion, we had a good conversation. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
What's your schedule like? Why are you up so late usually?
I'm a degenerate, first of all.
Well, we knew that. But
I mean, that's the answer to the question itself. But I work in the evening.
work what?
I work in the evening, so
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I have to be. I have to call my dad in like 5 hours.
I'm not gonna ask why.
Well, because he pays my bills,
Okay.
so it's a business call, and I'm literally going to go up to his house and he's going to give me some stuff so I can weatherproof my caboose and make it so I don't freeze to death if the power goes out.
I would much prefer if you do not, in fact, freeze to death. I would rather
Well,
that not happen.
if the winter storm and the snowstorm happens, I'm probably going to live stream some video games until my power
Okay.
goes out.
And then we'll see you like on your data or whatever the hell you got there. Do you have like any
Well,
power banks or something ready to go, like just in case?
in case the power goes out, no, I do not. What'll probably happen is if the power does go out, I have my cell phone, I have a few power banks, I have a what
That's
is it?
what I literally just asked you if you had some power
Yeah,
banks, you asshole.
I
That's
I
what
have
I
a
asked you.
I have a
Okay, so you
propane
do have some. Okay.
I have a propane heater, and if the power goes out, I can always live stream from inside the caboose, not inside the caboose, inside the school, and I can do some blacksmithing and do that with the power out.
Fair enough. If nothing else, that definitely generates heat. So
Yes, it does. I've probably got about 12 tanks of propane. That heater lasts about 12 hours on one tank, so I've
you
got at
got a
least
few
six.
days.
I've got
You got
six
a few
days of
days.
heat at least.
All right, I think you'll be okay then. I think you'll be okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out for our deep, profound discussion about certain topics that probably shouldn't be talked about, especially herpes of the asshole. I'm sorry, herpes of the anus. We gotta be
Yeah, that
medically
caused
accurate.
like 3 or something. I didn't get confirmation of like, is that a different kind?
Hold on, I
Because
don't know. So,
I know of the two. I didn't know there was a third one.
let's see
And
here. We've
I mean,
got.
I know a shit ton about fucking diseases and shit. I know a shit ton about those because I wanted to make sure I didn't come anywhere near any of those and knew what the fuck they were.
Let me pull this up.
Oh boy.
Healthline.com. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we
Healthline,
go.
I know that. I know that brand. They bought Authority Nutrition way back when, and just a quick aside. Authority Nutrition is actually where I cut my teeth on a lot of nutritional information I know now. Before I actually went into a seriously deep diving shit, that site was actually run by Chris Gunners, a
Interesting.
guy over in Iceland or whatever. You know, and I still follow him to this day. I mean, he's a good guy,
Okay,
but he let
so
Authority Nutrition be bought by Healthline, and that's who runs it now. They're not a bad resource. They're a lot more diluted though, to put them in because they run a lot of different people, and that's what happens when you run a lot of different people. You get like information that's kind of diluted. So it's not to say
yeah.
that their information is wrong. It just needs to be taken with a little more grain of salt than it was beforehand.
All right, so I'm gonna bring this page up real quick. I'm gonna read here. This is what it says here.
Let's
This is
learn all about ass herpes. Let's because you
what
all
is
tuned into this.
what
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
what is anal herpes? Herpes is a family of viruses that cause infections in
One big
humans.
happy family.
Anal herpes is an infection caused by the herpes virus that erupts as sores or blisters around the anus. The the opening through which bowel movements pass. Anal herpes are caused by the
Merry Christmas.
herpes simplex virus, HSV, in particular types of HSV called HSV1 and HSV2.
That's the two main types.
What was that?
That's the two main types.
Yeah. So syphilis, cankeroids, and dononeurosis are infections that can cause different types of lesions around the anus. All of these conditions include those caused by HSV are acquired through sexual contact. Do I need to read the symptoms or are we good? I think we're good.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I know the symptoms. I'm pretty sure most people are good. But if you want to be thorough, yeah, let's go ahead and scar, the people who are listening to this even further. No
the
pun
people
intended.
the people who either just woke up or are still awake.
Hey, no pun intended. Let's go ahead and scar them.
Here we go. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to read this.
You're welcome.
Okay, here it is. Okay, symptoms of anal herpes include red bumps or white blisters, pain and itching around the anus, ulcers that develop at the site of original blisters, scabs that cover ulcers that have
They will
ruptured or
actually.
bled,
Let me hang on. I want to point this out.
changes in bowel habits.
The original site is actually where herpes will original. That's where they will normally reappear. They
That's
rarely
what it's
reappear
saying.
at different spots. They reappear at the spots where they normally do.
Yep. I understand and realize and know that. I am now done with my cigar, which means I am done with the stream.
I don't blame you.
Hold on. I gotta play it one more time. So anal herpes is a thing, and so that is.
By the way, sorry if what you're saying is true. Okay, either simplex can cause this.
Yes,
because those are the only people that
SV1,
mention.
HSV1 and HSV2 can cause it.
So if that chick
from sexual contact.
By the way, let me put this PSA out there. You know what? Saturday. You know what Saturday is? This Saturday? It is Christmas Eve. What does that mean? You got plenty of low-hanging fruit at the bar. Those are people who don't have anybody else to hang out with. Those women who are like, what's going on?
Where protection?
You can pick them up pretty easy. First of all, protection is going to work as far as that goes. It's not going to work.
Also, I'd like to remind people just real quick.
It doesn't mean you shouldn't wear protection, but
Also, I'd like to remind people, if you like the content that we are making here, would you please help make us make this content by donating some money to buy us some drinks?
Because this is the only way he gets through these shows. You have to have something to drink to get through the shit that he's talking about. I mean, the guy's making a fucking sacrifice here for you fuckers. Don't be a fucking ingrate. What's wrong with you?
So also Saturday,
and also subscribe to the channel. Maybe consider liking a video, send it out to other people. Guy makes a whole lot of good content, and god damn it, don't you want to? Hey, you know what? Instead of spreading herpes, which we literally just talked about, you can spread the opposite of herpes, which is a Seriously Podcast's channel. Fucking share that shit out. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Or if you want to spread herpes,
and you know what? If you're spreading herpes, at least spread his podcast.
Bacon is the herpes of the internet. Like I said earlier. He's everywhere.
But at least spread other people's channels out.
Yes. You are very good about doing that.
Like, god damn it. Make sure you check your shit out. Okay, the rest of the PSA I want to put out there. Okay, keep an eye on the chick. If she has questionable shit going on with her face or whatever. And by the way, this is another reason why you want to go down on a chick. That's an inspection. Just saying. If you see shit that's going wrong down there, it's red, and it's red in a way that it shouldn't be. By the way, this only really applies to white chicks. So, if she's Mexican or black or something, and she's fucking red, that's a dead giveaway. Ask me how I know.
You know from probably experience.
That in biology.
Wait,
if a woman, no, I don't have herpes. First of all, if a woman who isn't white is red downstairs, that's a red flag. The reason being, she has more blood flow in her. She just gets darker down there rather than anybody who's your skin color. Because when blood flows at a serious rate through any part of your body, that's when it gets red.
So are you saying if the girl's anus is red, you don't eat her ass out? Because she could have anal herpes.
Could be, I don't. Up to you to find out, but you know what? First of all, if there's fucking cysts down there and like there's like fucking pus boils and shit. Okay, if you're going down on that, let alone stick your dick in, I mean that's on you, dude. I can't help you.
Thanks, D-Man. Bacon said share the stream, and D-Man just said he just shared the herpes stream. Well,
I'm just trying to make sure everybody has a happy holidays that doesn't have unhappy consequences. That's all I'm trying to do. Damn it.
If this one stream is the one stream that gets shared the most of what I do here, then so be it. Who gives a shit as long as my shit gets shared?
It's like, oh man.
Oh, I hate all of this right now. I'm enlisting this now. No, this is gonna stay. I'm gonna let this stay up because we had a good conversation and this is the end of this stream.
Hey, you know what they say? You know what they say? If it saves one life, right? If it just saves one life. Hey, you know what? If it saves one person from getting herpes, here you go.
Especially anal herpes.
Especially anal herpes.
Hold on, I got a button for this.
Oh god. Yeah. Even the children are happy.
Hold on.
How dare you?
I'm pretty sure she has anal herpes.
She probably does. But
actually, you know what? No, she doesn't. She's a robot. How you can get anal herpes if you're a robot? I'm pretty sure that chick is not an actual chick.
So we're gonna end the stream here in a second. D-Man is correct. https://988lifeline.org. If you need somebody to talk to, or if you have suicidal tendencies or thoughts, please reach out. Again, anybody and everybody can email me, seriouslycast@gmail.com. I am here to listen. If somebody needs to talk to me, I don't care who you are. If you email me and you say you need to talk to somebody, I will listen.
And by the way, I just want to point out, I talked a whole lot of shit, and there was a troll in the chat who was kind of playing off of that, and I just went ahead and took the bait and said, go fuck yourself. But, and for anybody who actually does feel like that, I mean, this is the holiday season, and you have a lot of people who, a lot of people during the holiday season, if they don't have, like good friends, good family around them, they will feel like that, It doesn't mean that if you're listening to this, it doesn't mean that you're not a good person. It just means you just don't have people around you. And you know what? Here's us as other people reaching out to you. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Ike. You can reach out to other people who are here. You can reach out to this hotline. I don't know how well the hotline works because I've never used it, to be honest.
Well, I've never used it either, but it's there when you type in suicide into Google. It's the first thing that comes up.
That's good.
And I believe it's also based on your country as well. And so there's different hotlines for different countries.
Good call, because you know what? This is YouTube. This isn't just like a phone line that's limited to the U.S.
We have people that watch the show that are
anywhere else on the planet. You know what? Reach out to the local thing. And by the way, I mean, imagine, if you have them, reach out to the people that you know. Reach out to your other friends. Reach out to your family. Reach out to them.
Some people
don't. Faculty members. There's some people who have actually been talked off the ledge by people that they work with. They have pretty much not even platonic relationships, but just work relationships with. Just talk to somebody. Talk to someone. You know? I mean,
Yeah,
that could help. Because here's the thing, you know what? And this is something that stuck with me a long time, and I just want to get this out, and you can end this afterwards. Just let me
yeah.
get this up.
Take your time. We'll end this when we need to end it.
Okay. Do you know who Marilyn Manson is?
Yeah, I know who Marilyn Manson is.
He's known for doing all kinds of covers, good covers, by the way. But
Oh yeah,
you would think this guy would not be this person. He was asked. This was after like some school shooters or something. Which okay, yeah, everybody went for gun control and shit because let's ignore the person who actually pulled the trigger. But you know, he was asked like, okay, this guy, he clearly was disturbed, and for whatever reason, they were asking him, was like, what would you tell this guy? Do you know what he said? Do you know what he
yeah.
said?
Are you at when they ask Marilyn Manson this?
Yes, sir.
I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to ruin your flow. Go ahead.
Okay, I appreciate that. You could have did it anyways, but that's fine. Here's what he said. He said, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just listened.
Yes.
Sometimes, and I speak from experience on both ends, by the way, from the one who wanted to do it into the one that literally talked the gun out of people's mouths. Sometimes you just need to be the person that listens. Sometimes.
Some people just need somebody to listen to them.
Exactly.
And even if they are the supposed AK school shooter, the bad guy, just a person sitting there and listening to them could have prevented.
Do you know how many people have been talked off the ledge from doing that shit? That actually doesn't get advertised. We always hear about fucking school shootings, and that's another reason why we need to take guns out of the hands of people who won't do it because of people who fucking do this shit. But that never gets advertised. People who talk to who were thinking about doing that shit and they didn't. That never gets advertised.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like somebody that prevents.
Sam got it, by the way.
Somebody that sits there and listen and is the person that prevents the tragedy from happening. Because the tragedy didn't happen, nobody hears about it. So yeah, that is an important piece as well. And so like just because there isn't a tragedy that happens doesn't mean it's still not important.
Right. You know, it doesn't matter what the implement is. It really doesn't. It could be a fucking nuke for all that matters. You know what? If you have somebody who has a button, like the big red button on a nuke, it doesn't matter what the fuck weapon is. If you can talk them out of that, you're talking them out of that. What that means, they're, you know what? They're being talked out of their murderous intent. It doesn't really matter what the weapon is. It doesn't.
Sometimes the most evil people among us just need somebody to talk to, and just somebody with the most evil intent. They don't necessarily want to or need to do that. They just need somebody.
Or even then, there's a reason that they do it. Maybe they need to talk about that reason. There's a reason that they do it. Maybe they just need someone to hear them out. They need someone to talk them out. Maybe they don't even need someone to talk them out of it. Maybe they just need someone to fucking hear them out. It's like, I see where you're coming from. You know?
So can I?
These group of people are evil. Why are they evil?
Can I?
A lot of times people don't get a chance to talk about why they think. Maybe why. That might be why. Who knows?
Can I shift the conversation just real quick on a similar topic?
Yes, sir.
Somebody in chat who I timed out was talking about this. So one of the things
I saw
is
that. That's why I did things the way that I did.
no, it's okay, but so like a lot of people talk about you're more likely to kill somebody in your home with a gun than to kill an intruder.
No, you're not.
But
That's a retarded fucking
no,
belief.
hold on. Nobody ever talks about how many times that gun is used to prevent a crime or to prevent somebody from harming somebody else. The gun is used, but
That's
never.
been overlooked.
The gun is there. The gun is there, and just because the gun is there, it prevents the crime. And I'm going to use that as an analogy. So, like you just being out and reaching out and talking to somebody, you're that weapon that's there to prevent the crime. So, and nobody hears about that, and it's not in the statistics. So
and by the way, you know what? Everybody who's anti-gun, they never fucking talk about that kind of shit.
No, they
never
don't.
talk about,
But,
if somebody who has a problem, you never hear about them talking about, okay, let's talk them off the ledge. And this is what I brought up the other night with Coop.
Yeah.
The other thing
Go ahead.
they never bring up, hey, if shit happens, do you have a fucking first aid kit? Like, can you help them? Do you have any training to do with that? They never talk about any life-saving, procedure you could do, whether it's talking them off the ledge or patching them up once they've gone off the ledge. They never fucking talk about that. They only talk about the bad things that firearms can actually do. That's all they do. That's how you know they're fucking. That's how you know they're fucking indoctrinated. That's how you know they're brainwashed. That's how you know they've been told what to think. That's how you know. Because anybody else,
that's not the point I was trying to get to.
We know
that's
the
not the point
of our actions, so we prepared to go against. We prepared for anything else that happens.
I agree, but that's not the point I was trying to get to. The point I was trying to get to is like just being there and being available to anybody and everybody, and the people, even the people, especially the people that need it the most, that probably won't get the attention. Just being there and talking to somebody, you can and most times could prevent a situation from happening. And so it's a similar thing. It's like the gun is there, but it's there and it prevents the crime, but it's never talked about. And so just being there and being available to somebody who wouldn't normally have somebody available to them can prevent something from happening, be it like a school shooting, a mass shooting, or even a suicide at that point as well. And so nobody talks about the prevention. They only ever want to talk about the aftermath.
They never do. They never do. And I'm glad you brought that up.
They only ever want to talk about the aftermath. And
they only want to talk about the consequences. They never talk about what could have prevented that from ever happening in the first place.
Right now, all I wanted to talk about is the prevention.
By the way, do you know?
I made an analogy. Okay,
can I ask you a question? You know who the safety doc is?
The what?
Safety doc. David Perodin, a good friend of mine.
I do not know.
His channel is called the Safety Doc. If you want, I can put his channel in the chat if you want.
Toss it in the chat.
All right, give me a second. But let's put it this way. He was talking about one of the chats, and this is the one that I pissed off sunflowers in. And literally the latest one, the former one that he was talking about having like Narcan dispensers or vending machines, whatever the fuck you call them, having them available in certain cities where they're needed. If you don't know what Narcan is what basically saves you if you overdose.
Yeah, it's that thing. It's like adrenaline, and you pump it into somebody and it stops the overdose or whatever. I've seen body cam footage of cops using that to save people's lives.
No, boy. Good.
That's rough. That's rough to watch.
By the way, there's his link in the chat. By the way, if anybody wants to follow him.
D-Man posted it, but you posted it as well. So thank you.
Oh, D-Man. Thank you, D-Man. I really appreciate it. D-Man, fucking dude's on it.
D-Man's on point, and he's a really good friend of the channel.
He's been a good friend of my channel as well. By the way, I know who he is. But here's the other thing. Like, literally yesterday, he had a show And it was actually, I mean, he does shows Monday nights. That's like literally one of his main shows. Like my show is Friday nights. His is Monday nights.
Mine's
His
Fridays,
was
right before
his
yours now.
was talking about his was talking about the same thing, but it's talking about being in K to 12 schools,
Narcan and
literally
K to
grade
12.
school. Now, my first thought is like, you know, it's one thing if it happens, if you have to have these dispensers in Seattle or LA or San Francisco or Minneapolis or Chicago or New York City or any of these fucking places where everybody's fucking overdosing and shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
where that
But
shit's
K
fucking.
to 12.
It's one thing, and that's already a bad thing if that's happening there. If it's happening in the fucking schools where
No, you said K to 12, so
literally.
in elementary schools.
Yes! That's what I'm saying!
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Apparently, no, okay, in fairness, he said K through 12. Maybe he just been high schools, but I gotta go
Probably
with
high
what he
school.
printed. I gotta go with what he printed. Could you imagine a fucking third grader fucking overdosing on fentanyl or some shit like that? Could
Jesus.
you
I don't
imagine doing that?
even want to think about that. I'm about to go to sleep.
My point exactly is like, did it get?
God.
How the fuck did it get to this point? How? That's the thing.
Jesus Christ.
You know?
Why is that a thing?
Exactly. That was my question. And I don't know why, but I was the only one to ask that question. And this is a pretty base fucking guy, including stuff even she was on. I was like, okay, here's shit that we could do. I'm the only one asking that question. Why the fuck is that even a thing?
Wow.
Why?
Hold on. Okay, so on that note,
I forgot what I was going to say after this. I had a point that I want to make, and I totally forgot it. And I
doesn't matter. I'm looking at the analytics for this live stream.
I'm out. See ya. Bye.
We've had 42 viewers. We've got 8 likes, and I think we have 2 thumbs down on this stream. That is the biggest.
I'm pretty sure I just earned you those in the last 5 minutes.
Doesn't matter. That's the biggest ratio for any of my fucking videos that I've ever had on the channel.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, holy shit. But fucking 42 views on this one stream. That's actually not that bad.
You should have more than that, actually. You should have more than that. No, I don't.
Well, on my last blacksmithing stream, I had 86 views.
That was likely Swampy, and all of it, and all of his 100 fucking, all of his 100 alts.
No, you're not wrong. It was likely that fucking weirdo, and I'm pretty sure this guy Sam Rothenstein was trying to like pretend like he was trying to be in the conversation, but I'm pretty sure that's Swampy too. I know he's watching, and so hold on. I gotta fucking pull this up. Swampy, if you're still watching, go motherfucking fuck yourself, you fucking worthless piece of shit. But if you're thinking about suicide and need somebody to talk to, you can email me.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Don't fuck yourself. Hey, come and keep watching because thanks for helping out the channel and all that shit. You're helping out Conspiracy Podcast.
Honestly,
we're gonna get to 1,000. You got over 100 at least, and I mean that's a milestone in of its own. I'm glad to see that.
I gained at least 2 followers during this stream. One of them was probably Taco.
One of them was probably Swampy.
Probably at least one of his stupid accounts.
You're welcome.
So I'm at 110 followers. I was at 111 a couple like last week, but then it dropped down to 108. Now it's back at 110. It just fluctuates. Weird.
Hey, things happen, man. It does.
Whatever. 110. That's not too bad. Like I think Phil has like what 200 followers.
He's at 167.
167.
By the way, he was stuck at like 130 something for like a fucking year, dude.
Well, I was at like 80 for like half a year, almost a year now. And in the last like couple months, because I've been doing like the live streams, like the blacksmithing streams and whatnot, I've gained like 30 followers just from doing that.
You gain a lot from the and okay, I'm kind of biased because all I do is live streams, so that's all I know.
I have
But
I post videos
the
occasionally. I think the
fact that
last
I
video.
got monetized so quickly after I got to 1,000, that's how I know.
Well,
You get a lot
honestly,
from live streams. It's not that you have to do live streams. Do your posted videos. Maybe
I
these
don't do.
shorts draw more people in. Humble has been doing a whole lot of shorts, and that's drawing a lot more people in to
Well,
subscribe to my shit, and
Scott and
that
I,
directly leads
Scott,
to more hours.
Scott and
So,
I want to start doing more shorts. But honestly, I think because of my interaction with you and going on your channel and you plugging my channel and other people's channels, that's also been helping as well.
oh, definitely help with that, man. 100%.
And I'm looking forward to the point when I hit over 200, which I'm hoping will be sometime soon, but it'd probably be a while. I don't know. I try to make good content.
Yeah,
I try to make stuff
probably before Valentine's Day. That literally actually happened to me, so just keep that in mind.
Well, also Scott and I do our podcast, and we get like 30 people watching at a time. But most of them are
There
over on
you
his
go.
channel. Most of them are
30
over on his
people
channel.
watching at an hour, that's 30 watch hours at a time.
That's mostly on his channel, though, and he already has 1,000 followers, over 1,000 on his channel already.
Well, you don't have to tell me this. I'm pretty sure you do this, but is he telling them to go fucking check out your channel?
We do. Every time, like towards the end, go over to the main channel and fucking like, subscribe, whatever. And
they're too loyal or too lazy to fucking switch.
Most of the people that watch are already subscribed to my channel, but all of the chatter is going on in Scott's channel, so they're always over there.
All right.
Scott and I were talking about this, and we're thinking about
that happens. I understand it.
Scott and I were talking about this, and we were thinking about doing a 2-hour show. First hour is his and my channel, and then we do an after hours that's my channel only, or on the Seriously Cast channel only, so that if anybody wants to watch it or be involved in the chat, they have to go over there.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Dak. Oh, yeah. No, I love Dak. Dak needs to plug me as much as he can, or plug his channel as much as he can.
Is Dak here? Oh, shit.
Yep, Dak is here.
He actually, I don't know why, but he capitalized his whole fucking name for whatever reason. Yeah, what's up, Dak? Nice to see you, man. And by the way, I mean, Dak, when he does the streams, he underrates himself, actually. He's pretty good at actually doing live streams. Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's really good. He was on our stream on Saturday. We talked to him for a second. He said that we asked him if he was going to live stream again. He said he's going to wait a little bit, let his health get a little bit better, and he's going to start live streaming again.
Is his health? Is he not doing well? What's going on?
He was in the hospital recently. I think he had don't quote me on this, but I think he had like a heart transplant or something.
What?
I might be wrong, but that's what I think happened. But I don't know. I'm not trying to say things out of school. I'm not trying to say things that he needs to be saying.
I understand.
It was like it might have been that, but it was definitely something super serious. And I think he got COVID while he was in the hospital too.
Because why not throw that on top of it? Yeah. That's what I'm not saying that that's what he's doing. I'm saying that's what the doctors are doing.
Well,
you got COVID too, because fuck you. That's why.
If you want to know exactly what it is, our live stream from Saturday is still up on my channel. Here it is. Okay, here it is. This Dak says just heart issues, cardiomyopathy, then COVID. Okay, yeah, that's.
That's. I mean, that's serious. If I remember what that is, but obviously that's less serious than a fucking heart transplant.
Yes. That's why I said what I said, how I said it. But if you really want to hear it from his lips,
I'm sorry that you're going through heart issues, man. I really am, dude. I'm glad you're still here to comment on this random fucking live stream.
Bacon, if you want to hear it from his lips, we talked to him on my channel on Seriously
Okay.
Cast. You can find it on Scott's channel or my channel, and we had like a good 20-minute conversation with him, and he explained kind of what was going on and where he's at, and we asked him about his live stream and whatnot, and he talks about it on the live stream, so you can find it on my channel. It was from last Saturday. I think it's like maybe halfway through the stream.
I want to guess that's what D-Man50 just linked to.
He linked Dak's stream.
Oh, okay.
Or Dak's channel, I mean. But on my channel, like this channel right here, you can go and find it. I don't know the exact timestamp.
Everybody check out Will Fast Deck, by the way.
Yeah, everybody should sub to him. He's really good. In fact, I'm going to be working with him real soon. Once he's feeling better, I'm going to be making him an intro for his channel.
Oh, good. All right.
Somebody paid me money months ago to fucking make that, and I was trying to get in contact with them. Then I found out why, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's why we haven't been talking.
Yeah, dealing with fucking heart issues. That's kind of important.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have to go to sleep because I need to be up soon.
Say the same thing, except I have to eat first and then I have to go to sleep.
I already ate. My food. I made some potatoes and it got cold, so I'm just gonna throw those away or put them in the fridge and eat them later.
Only have potatoes? Oh my god, don't.
No, it was easy and fast to make before I got on here, and then I started eating it. And then I got onto the stream with you guys on Coop's
Where's
stream.
the meat, man? I'm kind of sad now.
I have a shit ton of bacon in my fridge that I can fucking bake.
I know.
It just takes time
it should have been utilized, for fuck's sakes.
Demon posted.
What are you doing? Saving it for tomorrow? What the hell?
What, the bacon?
Yes.
Oh, for in the morning before I go over to my dad's. Yeah, I'm gonna make some fucking bacon.
Okay, okay.
Thanks,
I will hold back. I will hold back my tears for you. Okay, I will hold back those.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Oh, it's sad, dude.
I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound really bad. When I get up, before I call my dad, I'm going to eat the shit out of bacon.
That actually did say bad, but I understand the context. That did sound bad.
Also, I'm going to say this too. Dak, Chrome Dome, D-Man.
Let's make it work.
And bacon, all of you all are more than welcome to come inside my caboose.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You're throwing as many sound bites that people can grab as you can fucking think of. Okay. You were asking for it, dude. You were asking for it. I'm not gonna do it.
Chrome Dome is correct.
I'm pretty sure someone's going to though.
In about 5 hours, I will do a bacon stream. I will make bacon live on stream before I call my dad.
I have to apologize. I'm not going to make it that. I'm going to be passed the fuck out.
No. I'm not gonna expect you to be there. It's probably going to be like a good maybe 5-minute stream because it's that long to make bacon.
You're right. It doesn't take that long, actually. I'm glad you realize that it doesn't take that long. Somebody who knows how to make bacon, it doesn't take that long.
No.
You know what? It took me, 8 minutes to cook mine, and I'm doing the stream, and I'm with you in the stream, and I'm doing other shit. So, I'm distracted. I'm starting with a cold fucking skillet and shit, and it took me, 8 minutes to do it? It doesn't take that long. It doesn't.
Well, if I throw eggs into the mix, it'll probably be an extra 3 minutes.
You do the eggs afterwards. That's the thing.
You cook the bacon. You use the bacon grease to make the fucking eggs.
Exactly. That's exactly.
If you're really smart, you cut the bacon up before you put the eggs on. Then you throw the bacon into the eggs.
You're pretty close to exactly what I did. You cook the bacon first. There's a grease for it. That's what's going to cook the eggs. Yep. You throw the eggs in there.
The other thing I did earlier I did earlier when I made eggs and bacon was I wanted cheese, but I didn't have any like grated cheese. So I took some string cheese and I cut that shit up and I threw that into the eggs too.
By the way, you know what? I mean, talk about, you know what? If that's what you got, it works. It'll
Well,
work.
I literally am cooking my food on a camp stove. So it's like camping, but it's my life.
So you would know better than anybody else who's doing it right now. Who doesn't
So
also do it? You
if I
would
was
know better
doing
than anybody.
if I was doing this right, I'd have like a 2 or 3 burner stove and I'd be cooking a bunch of shit at the same time. But I gotta cook them one at a time because I have a 1 burner camp stove.
Well, let me let you in on a secret. I've only been using one burner. I've only been using one burner. I have
Well,
4. I've only been using one.
When it comes down to it, and I'm making
So
meals,
you're not alone in that.
I've taught myself how to time what I'm cooking so everything comes out at the exact same time and everything's warm and done at the exact same time.
Yeah, if you got multiple things going on, yeah. I get you.
But having a 1 burner stove is really hard to make like a meal on for multiple people, which is why I'm okay cooking for myself. I buy those like skillet meals that you put in the microwave that I know are already pre-cooked. I just throw that in the skillet with some butter in it and mix that around and we're good to go.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that.
You look at the back of the thing, it's like instructions. Like, what am I, Gordon Ramsay? You fucking rip that thing off and throw it in the skillet, you're done.
He means the food, not the instructions.
Yes, exactly. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to end this now because we could keep talking forever about how to make fucking bacon. I think we could make a good 3 or 4 hour stream on that.
Let's not do that because it will end in fucking noon. Let's not do that. Let's do it
maybe next time we'll just do a cooking stream. You live stream cooking and I'll live stream cooking. We'll make the exact same thing. You do it on your stove, I'll do it on my stove. And
I got a live stream this shit too. That means not only will I have to do fucking camera work, I'll have to fucking clean my oven, which isn't gonna take that long. The only reason I'm complaining about that because it actually is pretty easy to clean my oven. I'm just being lazy. They have to see how fucking dirty my oven is, and nobody wants to see that.
Based on like I hate the cleanup after fucking making things. And so my girlfriend told me once, she's like, I hate cooking. I'm like, I love cooking. She's like, okay, I'm gonna make you a deal. If you cook the food, I'll do the cleanup. I'm like, deal. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, I found the girl I'm gonna fucking marry.
I mean, that's almost a Faustian deal, dude. That really is.
I know, right? And she seems to be okay with it. I'm like, I'm okay with that. And she's like, you're really good at cooking. And I don't like to cook, but I love cleaning shit. And I'm like, well, I'm the exact opposite. I love cooking, but I hate cleaning. So we're perfect. This is going to be great. This is a good partnership.
What could possibly go wrong?
Probably a lot, but yes.
God damn. Thanks for reminding me of all my relationships. Any relationships I was like actually serious with, whether it was with Hot Russian Necks or Bowling Cows, I was like, okay. I mean, you guys are good at cooking, and I love. Don't get me wrong. They cook good shit. They really did. I just happen, for whatever reason, to be the superior cook. I happen to be that person. Also, I'll fucking clean the dishes too. That's the funny thing.
Well, in like I believe
I was a one fucking man army as far as that went. I was.
I don't know if there's a study out there, and I can't guarantee or quantify this, but men are better at cooking than women.
By the way, this is not a crack of women. This isn't. This is not. The women that I had in my life, they were very good at cooking. I just think I'll give you an insight as to where I got my inspiration for cooking. Do you know what epic mealtime is?
Oh, I love epic mealtime. They stopped making it because they got like cancer or something.
Oh no, you're wrong. You want to know how I know you're wrong?
That's why they use the qualifier or something. But go ahead.
They're still going, first of all, but that's where I got my inspiration. That's where I got my inspiration. Creating shit like they would do it. And then just literally, well, I learned a whole bunch of shit before I came across them. By the way, that
it's
was due to my parents and shit, but, you know, but I started learning a whole bunch of other shit. Like, you know what? I want to create other shit. Like Yoshinoya's. Have you heard of Yoshinoya's?
no.
Yoshinoya's, they're a Japanese chain. They're primarily in California for whatever fucking reason. And they're known for their. It's like an even cheaper version of, cheesesteak beef or whatever. Kind of stringy
Yeah.
beef or whatever. It's made with like a bunch of beef broth that's usually served over rice. It was a staple of mine for a long time back when I was a fucking teenager and a kid and all that shit. I learned how to make that. By the way, I had to learn how to make that with red wine, with fucking sake, I believe, or something else. I can't remember what the fuck it was. I think it was sake. But I learned how to make the fucking broth, how to make the rice. You had to make it, sushi quality. By the way, I learned how to make sushi, by the way.
Oh no, I learned how to make sushi rice because a girl I was with wanted spam musubi, and I learned how to make sushi rice, and I don't think I can make rice any other way ever again.
By the way, there's nothing wrong with that. By the way,
No, it's
there's
not.
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that because sticky rice is far superior, and it's even better when you have extra. You put it in the fridge, and then you can make fried rice the next day.
That is true because it has that. It actually, if you do it right, it actually does have. If you do it right, it has that extra. What do you call it? That extra moisture retention,
Well, that's the
and
thing is
it keeps itself, moisturized even though you're frying it.
fried rice is supposed to be made with the day old rice, and so there's a lot of people that I know that will go to like sushi restaurants or Asian food restaurants or like teriyaki restaurants, and they'll just buy a side of rice just so they can put it in the fucking fridge so they can make fried rice the next day. And if you want to make fried rice, and you don't want to fucking worry about the rice, go and buy a side of rice when you go next time we go to teriyaki, buy a side of rice and then put it in the fridge and then make your fried rice.
$3. That might be $7 these days because of inflation and all that shit. But back in the day, it was like what, $2-3?
But it's probably more like $4 or $5. But
No.
it's like you're paying $4 or $5 so you don't have to waste your time making fucking rice. Like I'll pay $5 not to have to spend a half a day making fucking rice.
Half a day? It takes like 30 minutes.
Well, then you have to put it in the fridge and all that stuff too. But
that's off time. That's off time. I'm talking about the active time. Yeah, you're talking about the total time. I understand.
Hold on. Although with rice, it takes 5 minutes prep, and then you let it sit. You let it do its thing, and that's like 15 minutes. But that's 15 minutes that you're not using that you can't use your stove for something else.
Fair enough, but you're talking about using it the day afterwards. So obviously you're doing this. This is prep. This is not.
But
this is prep for something for a different time, not also, that same time.
You're talking to somebody that's just you're talking to somebody that's just as lazy as you are, if not more so.
I feel so inclusive here right now. I'm just saying.
But like those restaurants make perfect rice for the most part. And my rice, if I spend 15-20 minutes making it, could potentially just turn out to be shit. Because I don't make rice every day. I know how to do it. I probably could. I probably could.
They're more consistent, is what you're trying to say.
I'm probably like right now with my situation that I'm in. If I wanted to, I have the means. I probably could make. I probably could make perfect rice, but.
By the way, Yoshinoya, the W is a Y. Just so you know, that's how you spell it. It's Yoshinoya, not Yoshiowa. The W is a Y. Just pointing that out. By the way, I mean, It's fantastic, but if you learn how to make it, it's even better. Use your own red wine, use your own sake, all that kind of shit. It's
Man,
fantastic.
you're fucking making me hungry, and I need to go to sleep.
You're welcome.
We can talk about this all night. Like we should do a fucking cooking stream sometime where we just talk about fucking cooking. I totally would love that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So I'm gonna say thank you everybody for what I can do this, I swear. Thank you everybody.
Go
for
away.
watching.
I need to sleep, but also it was nice having you.
Hold on. Let me say this. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. If we say anything that is factually inaccurate, please let us know because we like to be as accurate as possible. When I say factually, we have to be factually inaccurate. Opinions don't count as facts.
You just triggered somebody by saying that last part, but
I say that all the time on my podcast. Like we always ask, yeah.
No, it's a good ending thing to put out there. It really is.
Also, make sure to twirl your Tweety. I don't know what that means, but I say it anyway.
Let them figure it out.
Okay, guys.
You know what? We're all humans, so we're all unique in our own ways. Figure it out in your own unique way. Okay.
One last thing. If anybody needs anything, just look into that link that D-Man put up earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Like if you need somebody to talk to, if you need help, please get the help that you need.
Right, you got it. Sorry.
If you need to talk to me, you can email me seriouslycast@gmail.com. I will make time to listen to you. I try to answer.
He's still here. He just put it back in the chat. So.
Okay, yeah, D-Man, thank you so much. I'd like to thank everybody that was.
D-Man, thank you so much for.
D-Man is the best.
He actually, unlike my degenerate ass, he actually cares about people. So.
The people that I have that show up to help out in like I don't give my mods a lot of direction on what to do, but D-Man is really good at what he does, and he's a very genuine person as far as I know.
Oh, very 100%. I will 100% back that. And just so you know, the people that there's a reason you give them mod status forever, and a lot of times it's honorary. I understand that, but the people who actually take it seriously, and D-Man is an obvious example of that. They're going to take that and they're going to do what they need, for your channel and for what you want, what is going on.
Well,
you're talking about people who maybe they're not having a good time. They're not having a good time during this holiday season or just this time in your general, and they're in a bad place, and you're trying to help them. D-Man is here to help with that. You might have people, people who are trolling the channel. You will have people to do that.
We might be the
mods do. That's what they do. That's what we do.
We might be the faces on the stream, and the people that are the people here are here to watch and talk to or interact with. But a good support system always makes a better stream. So the back end, anybody in the back end, all the people that are here that support us, the people that like the stream, anybody that's subscribed to my channel, subscribe to your channel, subscribe to Scott's channel, Dak's channel, any of these channels, it's always the fans and the crew of people are just the people that are there that make this what it is. I wouldn't be here talking to you if it wasn't for the people in the back end. I probably would be here talking to you regardless, but I wouldn't be in the position that I am without D-Man and all the rest of these people. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, joyous Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, whatever, New Year's. I'm hoping that I'm going to be out of town and away from cell service for my birthday. But if I'm not, If I'm not, and my girlfriend doesn't have the night off, I'm probably going to do a live stream and invite everybody and anybody I can to come and hang out, and we can talk and bullshit and do whatever the fuck we're doing here.
I'll pack extra popcorn just in case. But
Oh,
hopefully
please!
you get to escape from the rest of
Oh,
us,
please do, because
and go
I'm
have a good
inviting.
fucking nice happy Christmas and all that shit. In
Oh,
any way that you picture it to be. It doesn't matter what it is. I
no,
just hope you have a good Christmas. That's all I
oh
have.
yeah, I hope you do as well. But
You know?
Bacon, I'm gonna say please pack the popcorn because I'm gonna invite Sunflower on. I'll probably say something she hates.
Very fun. Okay. All right. I'll let her know. Hey,
Okay, guys.
Sunflowers, you wanna have a problem with someone else? Hey, come to this stream. Right on.
All right, now I'm actually seriously gonna push the button. I'm gonna give it 10 seconds.
9, 8.
4, 3, 2,
Thank you for
1.
taking over the county.
Good morning, everybody.